What's going on, everybody? Gaming Diva here, and oh my god, I literally just got through making a video talking about my caretaking experiences for caretaking for like my mom, my dad, and helping out my uncle, and working out and kind of giving a part two, part three to things. And Lord and behold, now I knew that Streaming University's applications were active. However, I didn't know that it is live currently right now. So I'm just like, nah, let me search the internet, let me see what's going on, what all the hoopla is about. And sure enough, on Cenat's Instagram, um, and I even looked it up on YouTube, which I currently have it paused here right now. Cenat has made an official trailer for Streamer University 2026. And I'm like, oh my God. Now, this for me, like, I know a lot of people out there in the world don't believe in coincidences, but for me, because of everything that I have going on, and now with me coming back and getting back into content creation after figuring out what my new normal, my new day to day is gonna look like for like I said, caretaking for my mom and things of that nature. I'm just like, wow, this has not come at a better time. And that's also not to say that I'll get selected, but you know, I applied last year and I'm going to apply this year. Okay? But without further ado, we are going to react today on Kai Cenat's Streamer University trailer 2026. Let's see what he got for us.
Streamer University. It's good to be back. Where's everybody at? Application day. Hold on.
School is looking all decayed and decrepit.
What the? Hello? Anybody home? It's application day. What we doing? Oh my gosh. What happened to this place?
Loving
Are
the.
these supposed to be the new uniforms?
I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna give my
Who's there? Is that your guy?
react after.
Chris, what are you doing in there?
What is Chris doing under the table?
Who? Why is nobody here? They taking over. Who? Stop saying that. I'm upset. Who? Guys, are the delivery hours here?
Wow. Oh wow.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe it! It worked! We did it! Just believe it! This is your last semester.
I be feeling so bad for Chris sometimes. Streaming University 2026 application. Selected alumni will return. I love it. I love it.
Imagine being able to build it.
So far, I love the trailer. I'm so glad that Kai is bringing back his Streamer University, and the reason why I say all of this is because right after Mafiathon 3, which I watched the whole Mafia-thon all the way straight through religiously. Um, and I loved every single moment of it. But then, Kai had to take a break for his mental health, as he should. And literally in my last video, I was literally talking about that. Like, mental health is a real thing, um, especially if you're in the digital space of creating content or streaming. Sometimes you got to take a step back and take some time for yourself and reevaluate and kind of get some things in check, which I totally understood. I'm one of your fans, Kai, as an older individual, as an older woman who definitely understood you having to step away, refocus, reshape some things, and as well as work on new things. Um, like, Kai took a long hiatus off from streaming, and then he made the I Quit video, which I made a video about, but I never got around to uploading it because life was lifing around the time period for me too as well. So I never got a chance to upload that video. But I was explaining to the people within my circle. I'm like, no, Kai isn't quitting streaming. He's just taking a step back from it. And in that video, he said that he quit. He quit, you know, being inside of his head. He quit doubting himself. He's quitting the fear. He's quitting, keeping letting other people keep him inside of a box, because he's known as, doing skits back in the day of Vine and, TikTok and all these different things. And then once he got with AMP, Phantom Davis, and the rest of the guys, they became a group, and he's a streamer. So a lot of times when you are really good at something, people, a lot of time people get entitled and expect you to stay in that box, not realizing that we as people, we have like multiple interests in different things. And so for Kai, he wanted to do his own clothing line, which is, I believe, is called Vivette. So he's been working on that, which shout outs to the brother. Um, but I'm loving the trailer. So love it. The imagery of, you know, taking a look at the school, because think about it. Kai stepped away from streaming in the school. You see that it's, dust, cobwebs, broken down, abandoned. And that's kind of like a lot of imagery to what people and fans are feeling, or at least the imagery that I got, because, like, art and directive and storytelling is kind of my thing that I like to get off into. So immediately seeing that put me in a headspace of, he's returning back to something that people thought he abandoned, which he didn't abandon. He's just taking a break. Like, everybody has a right to take a break, smell the flowers, go outside, spend time with family, because life is too short. And then also too, dealing with your own mental health while you're trying to deal with the world. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people, a lot of younger generation of people, people that say they rock with Kai or rock with him, but they really don't. Because if that was the case, then you would understand why he took his long break. And then too, I think around that time period too, there was like some controversy, hearsay, she say going on with, you know, his previous relationship. I'm not gonna speak on that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's like one thing leading after next, after next, after next, and then two, who knows? Y'all don't know what was going on, what Kai was dealing with at that time. And a lot of times I think as content creators, we get on stream, we fake the funk, and we do a real good job at hiding it. Some do a very better job at hiding it than others, but I do think he was still going through a lot at that time, during and after, and then dealing with other things on top of it. That's what I call life. But shout outs to Kai, shout outs to streamer you coming back. I am going to be filling out 2 applications, learning a lesson that I learned from last year, who submitted an application. So I'm gonna do my video explaining who I am, giving them, to kind of get to know me or whatever. And then I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna make my own uh, trailer for Streamer U, or my submission video as to formally getting into Stream University from the students' perspective as well as professors. Yes, I'm going to double dip because there was a lot of people that signed up for a student and a professor. I'm a double dip, okay? I'm a double dip, and I'm gonna do a submission coming in as a student, and then I'm gonna do a submission as me coming in as a professor. So, anywho, guys, I hope y'all like this reaction video that I did of Kai Cenat's Streamer University 2026 trailer. I see you guys in the next one. Peace.